guys, welcome to today's video. So I'm finishing up with my most repurchased makeup products. So last week, a couple weeks ago, I did my skincare and hair care, and then these are my most repurchased makeup products of all time. Most of it is repurchased, some of them 8, 9, 10 times, and they're really nice products. So I thought I'd just go over them with you guys. So I just want to share a story. Cameron don't yell at me for doing this, but so I was at the gym the other day, and I have a YouTube music subscription, and it just plays random songs. And it played the Locomotion remake by Kylie Minogue back in probably 86, 88. And I did my 3rd grade talent show, or it might have been 4th grade talent show, to this song. And as the song is playing, I hadn't heard it in a long, long time, I remember all the dance moves. So I'm going to try and get my fellow 3rd graders together, because I remember who they were, and see if we can do a remake of it. Wouldn't that be wonderful?
If you're watching, to leave a comment.
If you're watching, leave a comment. Or let me know if you want to join in. Literally, still remember the moves. Anyway, I just had to share that because it's so funny. What sticks in your mind after so long, you know? And then everything I learned in chemistry is not that memorable.
Tell them to leave a comment if you want to do the dance by yourself.
Oh, do you want me to do the dance by myself? Oh, that would be... That would be embarrassing. But anyway, so I just thought I'd share that. Okay, on to my makeup. First off, Jour Soft Focus Hydrate and Set Powder in the shade Light. It's $36. I love this one. I've repurchased this so many times. I initially purchased this one at Sephora, but when I look to do the link, it's not Sephora anymore. It's at Beautylish or Amazon or the brand. But I usually buy from Beautylish or the Amazon because it's free shipping then. But I like the shade Light. But when it was on sale for Prime Day, I accidentally purchased the shade Fair, which works. I just like this shade a little bit better. So, okay. Next up is the Thrive Causemetics Liquid Lash Extensions Mascara. It's $26. I love this stuff. It's wonderful. I always have one backup. It's a nice mascara. It's a tubing mascara. So it doesn't run as easily as like a non-waterproof mascara does. It's kind of stubborn. It has silicones in there that kind of wrap little spheres around each eyelash. So when they come out, they come off kind of like little tubes. It's easy to get a nice length of lashes with this one. I really like the brush they use. And they also have many different shades of this mascara now. So if you don't necessarily like black, they have a brown. If you don't like brown, they have a plum. If you don't like plum, they have a blue. Are blue and plum still in? I don't know.
Do it again.
Yeah, so I don't know if, there we go. Yeah, I don't, is blue mascara in anymore, or is it just so subtle? I remember back in the day, blue was very popular. Okay, so I've repurchased this one many times. I've gifted it many times as well. Okay, next up is 2 of them that I'm going to mention. The Dr. Jart BB Cream, which doesn't exist anymore. They changed the formula. They changed it. I will link to the updated formula. My friend that loved this one now uses the updated formula and likes that one as well. So this one I've repurchased many times. The other one that I was going to use as an alternative was the Purito Cica Clearing BB Cream. So I picked it up in a few different shades. I've went through 1 tube of it already. It's nice. It doesn't have any scent to it, which makes it a nice option. The Purito is $9, and the newest version of the Dr. Jart is $48. They're pretty similar. And this Purito one, let's see, does it have sunscreen built in? I don't believe so. It has titanium dioxide in it, which is probably good. I shouldn't assume it has a sunscreen in it anyway. I mean, it is Purito after all. Ouch. That was a burn. So... Okay. I really burnt them, didn't I, cameraman?
You're nasty.
I'm a mean one. Okay, next up is the brand Uzu by FLOWFUSHI. And they have these different eyeliners. And I actually have tried more than these, but these are 2 that ended up being my favorite and the 2 that I'm still using currently. But they call it the Eye-Opening Liquid Liner, and they're really nice eyeliners. They're about $7. They have different shades. So this one is orange.
Overhead.
So, this one's actually getting a little dry. There you see it. It's about like a light orange shade. And the other shade that I've been using is, shake it up. What do they call this one? I Am. And what shade is this one? It has a name. S151? That's the name of it?
You want magnifying glasses?
No, that's okay. I can see it. It's S151. I don't know what the heck that means. I'm good. Okay, and then here is I Am. And then you can kind of apply it thicker if you want, or lighter if you want, or reapply it. It's very nice, and they're pretty friendly to remove at the end of the day, but they don't smudge. So, yeah, these are nice. I think the I Am one is my favorite. So there we go. Okay, next up is the Thrive Causemetics Brilliant Eye Brightening Eyeshadow Stick, which I have in several different shades. Let's see. So I've got, this is my favorite. I'm using this one right now. The Miko, Betty, let's see, Muna, and then what is the last one? Dr. Q. I don't know what the heck that means, but let's do a couple swatches. So I really like these ones. And then I think these pull out to sharpen it if you need to. I actually really haven't needed to sharpen them because I kind of like once they get a little bit of a rounded tip on them. So there's that shade. It's very neutral. Actually, I think I have more of these somewhere. What shade is this one? This one is Muna. And you can easily make it darker if you want. Smudge it if you want. This one is Dr. Q, whatever the heck that means. That's a little thinner, isn't it? The tip's a little sharper on that one. But it's very similar to the other shade, too. You know what? I have one. Oh, maybe this is it. Okay, then the silver one is called Betty, which is my favorite. I love silver. It's actually like a blue silver. So these are all really nice. I like them. They're 24 bucks each. Or get them on sale. I'm sure they'll be on sale for Friday or something like that. Black Friday. Okay, next up. Actually just mentioned this in another video. The Hourglass Ambient Light Editing Palette, which is 90 bucks. I like it. You can keep it all. So if you travel a lot, it's nice because it's got every powder you'd need. Highlighter, bronzer, blush, all of that good stuff without having to carry a bunch of different compacts around. Although I love my Jour Hydrate and Set powder, so I still usually bring that, but then just this. So these are handy. It's expensive, but they do last a long, long time. Let's see. Okay, Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk. These are all different versions of Pillow Talk. So I've got the Pillow Talk lip gloss. I've got the lip balm. Then I've got the matte version. Let me see. So let's see. What is this one? This one is Bond Girl. So that one's not Pillow Talk at all. So I won't talk about that one. This one is Pillow Talk in the Matte Revolution formula. I really like the shades. I'm wearing it actually right now. You can see it's neutral enough, but it still gives your lips some color to it. Here is the gloss in Pillow Talk. Yes. Oh, and then they also have the lip liner in Pillow Talk, which I also have, but I didn't bring down. But so there's the gloss in Pillow Talk, and then I'll do the balm, which doesn't have as much color payoff in Pillow Talk. There you go. It's interesting. They all are pretty much the same color, but just different versions. Oh, and then there's the sparkle one, too, that I have. Well, okay. Whatever. Pillow Talk. I repurchased a bunch. Okay, next up is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Wiz, which actually, if you subscribe to Allure Beauty Box, this is the product of the month that you customize. Excuse me. So this is dark brown, medium brown, I apologize, but this one's, I'm wearing it actually on my brows, so there's multiple different shades, but if you're subscribed to Allure, remember that because they're giving this one away now. Can you see it a little bit? Yeah, it's the very top one. And then it's got a little spoolie at the end, so you can kind of brush it into your eyebrow so it looks natural. Sometimes I just use a Q-tip to put it on. Okay. So this one has been discontinued, and this is one I absolutely love. The Laura Geller Diamond Dust Illuminator Gelato Powder. Repurchased this one many, many of times. And it looks like it's discontinued. You can find it in some places, like on eBay, but I'm not going to link to eBay because I just don't know. I don't trust the sellers necessarily. But the closest alternative to that I found is the Natasha Denona, what do they call this one? The Pastel Pixel Glow Highlighter. So for me, this is the closest alternative I found to my favorite highlighting powder. They're both great. But I like the Laura Geller was much more affordable. Oh, and then last but not least, I guess the, what are these? These are the NARS. They're like the lip balms, I think. Let's see if I can read it. Lip balm. Let's see. Afterglow lip balm, and they have it in different shades. I really like this one. This, I think, is Laguna. And then that one's a little bit darker, which I can't read the name of the color. But then they also have one in their pink color. Let's see what color this is. Laguna. And what is this one? Yeah, I can't read the name of it. But I really like them, so I have them in like 3 or 4 different shades, and I keep them sometimes in my purse too. Anyway, there we go. Those are my most often repurchased makeup products of all time. There's a lot of them, and I guess I'm pretty content with what I use and like. You know what I mean? So there's really no eyeshadow palettes I've repurchased because I never finish them. I keep using them for years and years and years. So anyway, interested hearing from you guys if you have any makeup favorites that you repurchase and what they are and what you like about them. Leave a comment below, and I will see you guys more tomorrow. Thanks so much. Bye, guys.